Now, so when you come home, did you say, man, since I got this extra time now too, and I am at home, did you really start playing around with the music more than
I was playing around with music in college. I recorded my whole first project myself on my computer in my college dorm.
What?
It's called Baracko Bands. Go good on that piff. I recorded that, mixed it, everything. I did all of that on my first project.
Wow.
I did that in college. I dropped that while I was in college.
Damn.
That was my first real project.
Was you going around to the college parties like spin my shit?
But I was on the basketball team. We was already, you feel me? We was already that. So it was just like whatever. Like oh, he making music now. They called me Cincy. They you feel me? They ain't call me Reno. Like you feel me? Like
when you go to college somewhere, though, that's what happens. When you go to college out of town, they gonna call you by the city you from. That's lit.
So yeah, that was. Hey, I dropped my first project in college on thatpiff.com.
So when you came home, what was going on in the music scene and where you was like, man, I could get in it this way? How did you end up building your following up back here in the city?
I ain't gonna lie. It really all started just because I was already a popular individual. Like I played sports out throughout high school, and I also threw parties in high school too. I threw hella house parties in high school. Like me and this nigga Rashad threw the livest house parties ever in high school. I had a Sweet 16 in high school, like a real one. Like before niggas was throwing parties and promoting and doing all that. Like you feel me? Had a real Sweet 16.
Say through the text messages.
Yeah, man. I had a real flyer for my Sweet 16. Like Thomas, shout out to Thomas at Imprint Kings, man. Used to be hot cards. Got down that he made my 16th birthday flyer.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so it really all just started like that. I promoted at all the teen clubs, hosted at all the teen clubs. It just happened that way. I was already popular, so it was just like I ain't really looked too much into the actual rap scene. Like in terms of like who doing what, who doing this, da 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 da. It was more along the lines of
you in your lane.
Shit, I'm just in my lane and shit. Things coming about, and it just happened in that way. Like
because I remember at a time too. Like I remember we were doing a open mic at Mad Frog. I would see you come through there and perform your singles all the time at New Music Monday.
Yep.
You were hitting the open mics a lot.
Yep.
Then I also seen you end up linking up with BOLO a lot as well. What's your relationship like?
Shout out to Jimmy, man. I ain't gonna
free Jim, man.
Yeah, free Jimmy, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a sticky situation with the BOLO situation, and if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just put it on the flow, just to clear the air. All right, I was with BOLO. I still got BOLO tatted on my hand, still right there. But some situations came about, and motherfucker put some bullshit on my name. Motherfucker tried to say I was a police the whole time. Nigga was telling on me. So, and you feel me? I'm gonna let niggas rest in peace. And that's all I'm gonna say. You feel me? I ain't trying to stir no pot, no none of that. But at the end of the day, niggas tried to call me the police, and niggas was on my paperwork. So, and everybody was riding behind the motherfucker who was on my paperwork. Cause they like, I'm technically a suburb kid, not knowing, but I done did more shit than all y'all. And I'm really out here really doing this shit. Like, you feel me? I'm really getting money. I'm really having this shit. You feel me? I'm really building empires and doing my own thing, going across the country, doing da-da-da-da-da, doing everything. Like, I ain't you can ask Jim to this day. I ain't asked Jimmy for shit. Jimmy wasn't my rap daddy. Jimmy was my nigga. Like that's my brother. Like, you feel me? Niggas wasn't putting me on, putting money behind me, doing this, doing that. All that shit was me. I put all my own money behind me, and I put some money behind a couple other people with Jimmy. Like, you feel me? You feel me? But at the end of the day, the way that situation crumbled, I had to split ways. Just cause at the end of the day, the type of loyalty that I have, like, you feel me? I'm a real loyal nigga, like, you feel me? And if I call you from a spot, be like, hey, such and such just said da-da-da-da-da, I heard it through the wall. And you take that opportunity to be like, bro, you still at the station? Why you calling me da-da-da-da-da? What? Nigga, I just tried to tell you what's going on. Like, nigga, he just Then ain't nobody want to believe me.
Damn.
Ain't nobody want to believe me.
So now, are you still cool with some of the people though that was in?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it ain't no hate. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? It ain't really no bad blood. Because at the end of the day, whoever I had a problem with, I pushed down on them man to man. I went, what's up? You want to fight about it? What do you want to do about it? Because you not finna keep saying that shit on my name. And I ain't gonna say no names or none of that. Y'all know who y'all is. We was sitting in my brother's house, sitting outside the mansion, at the grocery store, at the liquor store. It don't matter. What's up? Do y'all want to fight about it? Because y'all not finna keep saying this bullshit. Like, you feel me? And I know I wasn't on shit.
So now everything is cool.
Yeah, everything cool. Mm-hmm. Everything smooth. I ain't got no problem with nobody. We good. Like, you feel me? It is what it is. Like, you feel me? It is what it is. And I'm grown. I got too much shit going on. I got too much shit to worry about, and especially the beef about some niggas riding behind a nigga who ain't even here no more.
Well, it's crazy because even when you was with BOLO, I seen you turning into like you said before, you was already doing party promotions, but you would start hosting at different events and stuff like that as well. And I thought that was super live because I'm like, okay, I didn't know Reno knew how to get on the mic and turn up. I knew you knew how to dance though, because you would do that in the club already.
You telling everybody I know how to dance?
Yeah, I knew you knew how to dance. You would be at the club turning up, and then you started messing around like at Annie's and getting on that mic a little bit in front of the crowd. What was that experience like for you? What made you want to get into the hosting side of things?
Crowd control, knowing that I need to be able to control a room and be able to get over that, you feel me, quote unquote stage fright. I don't know what else to call it. But like just being in the spotlight, period. Like that's not something that just, you feel me, just happened. You got to get comfortable with that shit. You really got to get comfortable with that. Like, you feel me? So being in the spotlight and then everybody in the vicinity is paying attention to you.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So, and it's either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. You either gonna be able to control that crowd and have them going crazy, or they gonna be looking at you like, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he up there? Who gave him the microphone?
For sure.
Like, you feel me? So
you gotta turn up.
You gotta turn up, like, you feel me? So that just, it's all about entertainment. And that's crowd control and hosting and being able to talk in that microphone right and all that one shit. Like, all that's a part of entertainment. So being up there hosting, like, you feel me, it just helped me all around be a better entertainer, like, in general, like.
Yeah, I agree, because now seeing you perform now, like I said, I always felt you had a great performance, you know, already, just because you ain't scared to get up there and let loose, you know, and dance around, be you know what I mean? But I definitely can see where just getting on that mic and being comfortable with it, being a host from time to time, can just add to that overall.